Welcome to Chumphon, a city on the eastern coast of Southern Thailand, and it is dubbed the gateway to Southern Thailand. Now, I got here an hour and a half ago on a train from Southern Thailand, where I was for two nights, and this is where I actually came to the train station, and I thought I'd start the little tour of the city from here, only because when I got off the train I booked my accommodation from them little steps over there by the bikes. The hostel I'm staying in is about a 5-minute walk, and just in case they didn't get my booking, I thought I'd have a little coffee in here with my backpacks. So the journey from Southern Thailand cost me 100 baht. It took 2.5 hours, and I could have taken the bus, which would have been a bit cheaper, but it would have taken about 5 hours. And I think 5 hours on a bus, a bit too long. Train was comfortable, got no complaints. And the main reason people do come here, and you've got people arriving all the time at the train station, is this is the way to Koh Tao by ferry. So it's another city that people don't stay at, or they will stay for one night. And the other reason I'm starting up here was, as I came down this road heading towards the hostel, I was like, wow, this looks pretty impressive. You got all these trains, so it's got some historical railway history here, and did a little bit of googling, and this place was the railway hub for the Japanese during World War II. Who knew? And then as you walk past, you've got, so the coffee shop's called Mama, and there's a nightclub called Papa, and I think it's a concert hall, because, or it's a pub, live concert by Papa Hub. It's in 2568. Oh, I'm not going to be here that long. So this avenue, I'm not going to call it a road, is just fascinating, because not just the railway engines, but all these houses as you come down are really cool. So I don't know if that's a museum of some sort. There's no sign to say it is, but all the houses seem to be built on stilts. You can just see there. So when I got off the train, I had done a little bit of research on Chumphon, and I found a website which gave a free walking tour of the city, and I was so excited because there was so much to do. Unfortunately, it was a pile of poo. The website I showed to the guy in the hostel, and we'll walk past the hostel in a minute, just went, well, the first picture is the bridge over the River Kwai. That's nowhere near us. And that, wow, just have a look at these houses, and all the same sort of structure. Really nice. So when I said I was going to be here for 2 days to have a look around, the guy in the hostel went, really? So I'm here for one night only, and because of that I need to get out and show you the delights of the city. Now, I have seen a few Westerners around, especially the Mama's coffee shop, where there was a lot of backpacks for people either coming off the train or waiting for the train itself. What's this road? Sorry. did not look happy. But as I said, there is a lot of people like, that come to this place and to Southern Thailand just to get the ferry across over to the island. And when you go into the hostel, they've just got a list of all the ferries going to all the islands on this side, the eastern side, and not a lot to do with what you can do in the city. But I have found that if I follow this road down, there is the city park, of which I will be going to now, and then from there there's a deer park where you can feed deer. For that I need to get on a Grab bike taxi. Yeah, it's a place for Westerners. Not many places that got Starbucks that I go to. The smaller cities, the smaller towns. Everyone's chilling, relaxing. Right, just cross this road. I'll show you the hostel. When I've looked online to find out the industries around here, tourism is not one of them. It is rubber plantations and coffee plantations. So I don't know if they have their own specific coffee. It'd be good to find out. But I think the hostel, oh sorry, are they trying to kill me around here? People just randomly coming up with me on bikes without indicating. Sure, the hostel's around here somewhere. And there is a lot of side streets that don't really go anywhere. And this is the hostel I'm staying in. It's the Salsa hostel. It's quite decent. It's basic inside. I've showed you plenty of hostels in the past. It's a bed, bunk beds, simple curtain going across, and a PowerPoint. That's it. There's two guys in the room already for an 8-man bunk. I've tried saying hello. They weren't interested, but one was asleep midday. So obviously either hungover or they're just planning their next route and they've just arrived. Right, hopefully the city park is not too far away. So I've been walking down this main street for about 10-15 minutes. Still no park. But what I've discovered is there is, apart from a lot of 7-Elevens down here, a lot of fishing shops. So I don't know if there's a big fishing industry down here, but I do realise that when I was on the train that it was going directly to Bangkok. So there is a direct line going from the capital. How loud was that? So there's a direct line going from Bangkok all the way up down south, and this is the first junction, I guess, that people go to for the islands if they're on the train. There's a lot of coffee shops as well. I'm hoping that this might be the park down here. God, that smells nice. Oh, I might have a wander back there in a bit. And I was right. Just outside the city park is someone selling furniture. And this is it. Oh wow. Oh, this looks quite big. There's a memorial down there somewhere. And a map. Welcome to Chumphon. But that is a map of restaurants and hotels, beaches, which is probably about 20-25 minutes drive away from here. But let's have a little walk around. So the memorial down there, if it is a memorial, and then there's a nice lake. Lots of people just chilling. That's actually quite beautiful. And more importantly, clean. Wow. Just noticed there's a couple of hammocks lying around. Wow. So tempted. I had to get up early this morning to get onto the train station. So I will sleep well tonight. Right, let's have a look at this memorial, this statue, whatever it is. And there's a little moat around it, with bridges leading to your man over there. I'm very excited to find out if he's got a moustache or not. Wow. That is quite beautiful. Unexpected. So, statue behind us and park in front of me. Like I said, it's quite big. Lots of flags everywhere. Lots of water. Little moat. And then offering's been given to this guy here. And I've checked, he's got no moustache, but because of the sun, can't really get much of a close-up to him. So this guy, and I'm only guessing this because on the base of the statue there is what I'd assume is a naval symbol. So I've just did a bit of Google investigation. Naval statues in Chumphon, and I found out who he is. Basically, he is Admiral Prince Abgara Kietivonsk, also known as the Prince of Chumphon, and he is the guy known as making the modern Thai Navy. And offerings are made by people from the Navy and the fishermen of the area. So yeah, it's quite important. But I'm just gonna have a little wander around this way. This is just a really nice spot, and for Thailand to have a park this size in a city that's not really touristy, quite unusual, but it's nice. Lots of shaded area, especially when you get to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Still a bit warm. I'm just going to carry on walking around the whole of the lake. I think a lot of people just come here just to sit down, chill. and that's what I'm going to be doing. Just found a nice little spot with a seat and just taking in this view, and there just seems to be a load of kids over there taking photographs of the lake, and this is beautiful. It's got a feel of an English park. I'm just going to sit here and just take it all in. Nice. So I swapped one park for another one, and I'm here at the deer park, and all the way around me is just a lot of water. Now I've just been dropped off, and it's about a 10-minute drive to get here, and I got a Grab bike taxi, and I'm used to them by now, but this one was a proper motorbike, and oh my god, he was fast. It's probably the only one that I've actually held on to the guy and went, don't crash. But this is the deer park. There is a little map, and already I've seen proper deer. Hello. So it looks like it's just bridges that go around. So it's not a pot, but you can see the deer from here. That rhymes. Oh, there's loads of them. So it looks like it's an island. Oh wow. I mean, they're not real, but that's perfect for my Instagram. So yeah, there's a river there. Over this other side there is another lake, which when I opened my eyes from not being scared on the bike, there was a big massive statue in the middle, so I want to go and see that. So this is like a 10-minute drive. It's cost me 79 baht. This is not too bad. Wow, and this is free to come in. It's deer. Wow. Oh, this suspension bridge is a bit wobbly. Very wobbly. So this looks like a wildlife haven. Oh my god, there's loads of them down there. I mean, there's loads of them. Wow. In fact, so all the way around here, and where these deer are, there's a person selling bananas. And there's another guy here selling bananas.
Eat banana.
How much?
70 baht.
70 baht?
70.
70.
70 baht.
Not 70, 1717. So I've come down to what looks like, it's not a feeding area, but all of a sudden all these deer have got up and they're all just staring at me. And even over there they're looking over. So I don't know if I just feed them, just drop it down. Hello. Right, let's get one out. Here we go. Oh, sorry mate. Oh, keep hitting them. Wow. You hungry, mate? You hungry? I'm gonna get a banana for you. Drat. I'm not very good at this. And I've decided to move on to these guys here. Just for you. Oh my god. Wow. You're massive. Now I'm unpeeling these bananas for them, but these guys have just throw them whole. But what a beautiful area, and that wind is beautiful. And it's not just the deer around here. You've got little ducks just enjoying the shade down there. It's just goes on and on and on. So you can see where it goes all the way around, and then you got the bridge going along there. Wow, wow. So I've moved a bit further down, and oh bless them, these guys are looking really hungry. Do you want a banana? Look at them, he's covered in grass. I don't know if you can hear the wind. So I've just had a look around. There is stuff that's in Thai. So I'll do a little bit of Googling to find out. So in 1989, this city was devastated by Typhoon Gay. And one of the royal initiatives that they came up with was, because there was so much flooding, was to devise canals, water features. I don't know how that would affect the flooding if it came on again. And because they've built this, they've got all these deer. Hello mate, you're a little young. And they put all the deer around here with the wooden bridges to go around. He looks really... He's licking his lips. Hold on. Ready? Ooh, what for you, mate? Go on. You missed it. You are beautiful, aren't you? Do another one. Hey, try and get out of my bag, sorry. Ready? So I didn't peel it this time, but they seem to eat it all straight away. And he is covered in grass. Wow. I'm halfway around, and behind me they've got some toilets, which is quite handy. But I see it halfway around. I think there's still a fair way to go. But this is just stunning. It does help with the blue skies, but there's hardly anybody around. I was just seeing a few people with their walking boots on, as if they're in a bit of a rush. Wow. So I think what I'm going to do is head back the way I came in, because I think the other way will be a bit longer. Just conscious with it getting a bit late now. Need to head back. but I am going to try and get to the other lane and see that big statue if I can. So I've left the deer park behind, and towards that end is a massive area park with kids rides and picnic tables and all that lot. But I'm just going to try and find this statue, which I'm now obsessed with. Now on the drive down here on the fastest motorbike in the world, I did pass the city's National Museum, and it was in the middle of nowhere. And I just passed it and saw the sign and just think, this is next to a highway. Why would you put it here? So yes, it's a shame. Now I am a bit worried that getting back might be a little bit of a problem, because we are in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just hoping that a grab bike taxi will come, but we'll see. Didn't realise how big this place is. Feels like we've been walking for about 4 days. Now there's a bike club just up there. About 5 or 6 people on bikes, push bikes. There's people going running around here. This is just perfect for doing a bit of exercise and a little bit of nature thrown in as well. That sun is going down, and just through the trees I can see him. I'm getting closer and he's there. Now in the background there is some sort of event going on where they're setting up for, it looks like a wedding, and they keep blasting music, so this is the only time they've been quiet. But there he is. Can we get closer? It is a monkey on a boat in the middle of the river. Now I don't know if you can see that well, the sun is really strong, but this is another lake. There is various viewpoints, and it's just, oh, just loving this place. And there's a provisional Red Cross chapter over there in the middle of nowhere. Right, I'm going to try and get that on my iPhone so you can get a better view. And this is taken with my phone. You can see it a bit clearer. It's a monkey, and I think it's time for me to get back. This is where I try and get on to grab to see if they'll actually come out here to the middle of nowhere. I have got 10% battery left on my phone, which makes it a bit better than usual, but it's been a little fun afternoon in this little city called Chumphon, including this place here. It's now 6:15 and I've managed to get back, but not by grab. I spent 40 minutes trying to get any taxi, whether it be car or bike. None were going at all. So because it was using all my power on my battery, my phone got down to 3%, which meant I had to make a choice. So I decided to start walking, and according to my map, with 3% battery left, it would have taken 1 hour 40 minutes. So I started walking and hitchhiking, and after 20 minutes someone stopped on a bike, and I managed to get a lift all the way to the corner just up there, because he was going to drop me off at the train station, and I went no. I tried to give him some money. He gave me a lift for something that would have taken me about an hour's walk. So helpful. His name is Ern. He has got my YouTube, because I offered him money and he went no. So I said I would give him a mention. Ern, thank you very much. And just in case you're not watching, this is what he looks like. This is my happy face of getting back here. Experience. So that has been my adventure. in the city. It's been eventful as always, and tomorrow I am off somewhere new, and this place is coming alive big time. Street markets all the way down. Where am I going tomorrow? Not got a clue. Smile. But it'll be somewhere interesting as always. But if you've enjoyed this little day, then all you got to do is press that like button. If you want to see where I'm going, because I did, then all you got to do is subscribe. But until the next time, bye bye for now.